we created them. Today you received a gift more valuable than silver or gold. You accepted the truth, which is a real true gem. It's okay, you don't have to cry just because I tell you there's no God in the sky. You can be brave, it doesn't have to hurt this much. You're in control, so use your human touch. I know it's a shock when you understand that you have the power of God right now in your own hands. So follow the golden rule, use your hands to be kind, not cruel. Put only vegan foods in your shopping cart. Peace begins on your plate. So use your hands as if they were your heart. I know it's a lot to take in, all in just one day. But if you choose to use your hands wisely, everything will be okay. You don't need God or Allah, they never existed anyway. Just use your hands as if they were your heart. Okay, it's cool. Hey guys, the stream was interrupted. Something with the internet, always a problem, but we're back. Thank you guys very much for being here. If you want to come in and teach the class, you can. If you don't know who I am, I'm Miss Katie. I'm that vegan teacher, and I'm here to remind you that you, if you are vegan, are kinder than God, and you should be happy about that. And everybody here has the power of God in their own hands. Every time you go to the grocery store, you can choose to be kind or you can choose to be cruel. Thank you for saying you love me, Miss Katie. Thank you, Stella. Thank you very much for writing that. Thank you also for this beautiful decorations. You guys should see here on my YouTube channel, all this wonderful decorations, so colorful, fruits, vegetables, all of the different animals. It's wonderful. Thank you guys so much for that. Feel free to spam as many fruits and vegetables as you want to. Make this world a better place. Let's see who's all here on my YouTube channel. Remember, you have to be over 18. Sorry, on my TikTok. You have to be over 18 if you want to talk to me. And you have to know how to read. Today we are going to continue all of our cards here that we've been reading. And we are continuing with lies and lame excuses. Excuses that people make because they just don't want to be vegan because they're scared. But you don't have to be scared. You can totally do this. There's no reason to be, no reason to be scared. Thank you. Thank you for the roses, guys. Let's double tap on the screen. Already at 2,000 likes. That is awesome. Thank you, Sky, for joining. Hi, Sky. Oh, will you look at that? Some of my kids are here. Hi, guys. Thanks for joining me. Okay, let's go over here. We got the first person who wants to talk to me has 63 followers, but no name, like no image. So if you don't have a profile picture, I'm not letting you in because it could be a new account and we don't want people spamming. We also have somebody here who has 234 followers and their account doesn't really say anything about being kind to the animals, but it doesn't say anything mean either. So let's see if we can get this person in. Hey, YouTube. Hi, Toby. I saw that you said hi. YouTube, if you want me to comment on something that you're writing, make sure that you share the live stream because we want to help as many animals as possible. And you can put a super chat in. Hey, Amber, thanks for writing. Be brave, be vegan. Thank you. Good work, guys. Make sure that you share it on your Facebook if you can. There's a share link. You can also just share it in general. Oh, the person didn't want to come in. Let's go to the next person here. Person's name is A. 63 followers. No nice bio picture. You know what, guys? I'm gonna wait until there's some actual adults in here who know how to read and can and already have their profiles here. Guys, if you are a YouTuber or a TikToker rather, come on in. If you're vegan, come on in. If you want me to promote your vegan account, come on in. Otherwise, I'm going to continue here on my own because I don't want to talk to children who don't know how to read or to people who aren't here for the right reason. So yes, my shirt does say, why are vegans kinder than God? It does say that. Why is it? Why did God create vegans in the first place, do you think? I mean, he's all-knowing and all-loving, right? Why would he create us when obviously we're not going to like him because he's not helping the world? God, of course, loves all vegans, but we don't really like him. God has done nothing to help the innocent animals. And by the way, all of you guys, you men who think of yourselves as feminists, you think of yourself as defending women, you know, you cannot be a feminist if you are not vegan. If you're not vegan, it means you're paying for these things. This is the dairy industry. They rape the mother cows, they kidnap their babies, they murder the boys, and they steal their milk. It's really sad. It's not okay to do this. And they repeat the cycle over and over because people keep buying milk, cheese, yogurt, and ice cream. So it's important that you drink soy milk instead. It is one of the better ones. Soy milk has the most protein. Be kind and be vegan. Do not hurt the innocent cows. Do not separate mothers from their babies. Be kind and be vegan from now on. All right, let's go to the first person here. Oh, thank you for the donut. Guys, I got a little vegan donut. Did you see it? Tap on the screen when you see each other making nice comments about helping the animals. And tap on the screen when you guys want to share the live. Oh, we have somebody named Ripley here who has a Christ, sort of a cross there. But the person also looks like kind of bizarre on the picture. Christians do tend to be kind of bizarre in general. I'm just saying, we all know it. You know, the Bible thumpers tend to be the worst hypocrites of all. The vast majority of them still have innocent animals in their intestines. I'm just saying. You know, my religion is actually the best religion. Mine is the best of all. This is my religion here. Unitarian Universalists. Except I'm mad at my own religion right now. And this is my message to my own religion. And I'm going to talk about it every single day in 2026. Because my religion's screwing up right now. So this is my religion. Have a look here. It says, Unitarian Universalists. Are we the best religion? Or are we massive hypocrites? In 2024, we voted and promised. So this religion's cool, right? Because it's democratic, all for equality. And we voted for this great thing. In 2024, we voted and promised to protect all beings from exploitation. Hooray! That part was awesome. But then, so why are stolen meat? Hey, thank you so much for all of the whatever kind of money or whatever that was. I don't know. I don't know what that was. Thank you. Thank you, TikTok. Yeah, when you do those type of decorations, you go to the top of the list and you can be the person who's going to read next. So why are stolen meat, cow milk, eggs, cheese still on our tables during coffee hour? Why is that? That is so messed up. We should be dismantling cruelty and not continuing it. So, Unitarian Universalists, whether you're on TikTok or you're on YouTube, I want you guys to start behaving, okay? This is not okay. At this rate, I might have to abandon my own religion. This is totally sick. It's really not okay. It's great that we voted for this, but then why are we not even keeping our promise to ourselves? Shame on Unitarian Universalists. We need to start holding people accountable. All right, let's go to the first person here. Remember, you are a teaching assistant if you come in, and so you have to know how to read, and you have to be enthusiastic. Hi there. Welcome to the live stream. I am Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. I am here in Italy. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon here. Where are you in the world?
Sorry?
Are you over 18?
Yeah.
All right. So you couldn't hear me? Do you know how to read?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Here's your first card to read. Read it very enthusiastically.
Hello, TikTok and YouTube. Welcome to class. I'm Miss Katie's new teacher.
You forgot to say your name. You forgot to say your name. And you have to be by yourself. So your friend has to leave the room, please. You can only be one of you.
Okay.
If you're not happy, it's totally fine. I can go to the next person.
It's okay.
All right, here you go. Start over.
Hello, TikTok and YouTube. Welcome to class. I'm Paige, Miss Katie's.
I can't hear you. It sounds like your hand is in front of your mouth. Go right close to your phone As close as you can. All right, that's it. We've lost her. That's all right. Okay, we'll go to the next person here. Somebody named Joseph is here. Joseph looks like he's in a mugshot. Looks a bit scary, but 23 followers and no bio. What are the odds? I don't think so, Joseph. I cannot let you in. I'm very sorry, but we need to have people who are not trolls and not children. The next person says, hi, I'm Nathan, and I go live. All right, let's see what Nathan's all about. Nathan goes live. Okay.
Oh,
Hi, Nathan. What brings you here today? Why are you here?
just to help the animals.
Okay, do you know how to read?
Yeah.
All right, here's your card.
Hello, TikTok and YouTube. Welcome to class. My name Miss Katie.
No, you have to say your name there. And then that's where you say your name.
I'm Nathan, Miss Katie's new teaching assistant. Please tap on the screen 100 times each to create little hearts to encourage me.
Okay, how many times should they be tapping on the screen?
100.
Right. To encourage who?
The vegan teacher.
No, to encourage you. You are reading the card. We're at 10.9 thousand likes. Do you see that? What number do you see at the top of the screen?
11K.
All right, so you're going to be enthusiastic because you're going to read a card after. This is just the introductory card, okay? All right, after that, write the number 100 in the comments, and then
keep going if you think I'm doing a good job reading and explaining veganism. Thank you.
Okay, once again, how old are you? How old are you? You have to be over 18. Did you know that? All right, so sometimes people who are 18 read like that. But it's pretty scary how people have a hard time reading. So guys, make sure that you are over 18 if you want to come in and read a card. I'm going to continue. So here, question 69. But what if someone believes that animals don't have souls? Now, if somebody asks you this, once you are a vegan, because we are teaching people not just to be vegan, but how to be out of the closet vegans, how to be active. Here, we are encouraging people to be out as vegans. Tell everyone that you're vegan. The first rule of Vegan Club, tell everyone you're vegan. What's the first rule? Tell everyone you're vegan. Be out, and you must tell everyone that you're vegan. Don't just be quietly eating your tofu in the corner. You have to tell everybody because you hurt animals in the past and you have some work to try to undo that harm. That's why you have to be an animal rights activist online. It's very important. We need as many vegans out there talking about veganism. Now remember, veganism is not a diet. Veganism is a moral stance against the exploitation of animals. This is what veganism is. Let me show you. This is what veganism is. It isn't a diet. It's a justice movement against the exploitation of animals, right? So you must be out as a vegan. And when you're out as a vegan, of course, it is much more important to come out as a vegan than it is to come out as straight or gay or lesbian. Nobody cares whose hand you want to hold, who you want to snuggle up with. Doesn't matter. What we do care about in this world is that you save the animals. When you become vegan, you save over 100 animals per year, right? So come out as a vegan. So once you are vegan and you are going to be a teaching assistant immediately, or your own teacher rather, not even an assistant. If you guys want to come in and read a card, you can. You have to put some decorations on the desk to show that you're an adult. I'm not going to talk to children because you guys are the whole new generation cannot read. It seems you guys cannot read simple cards. Yeah, sure, we all make mistakes. We have to at least be able to read what's on my shirt, which says, why are vegans kinder than God? Why is that? Vegans are protecting animals. God is doing nothing. God is either drunk, stoned, lazy, stupid, cruel, or dead, or he never existed at all. That's right, boys and girls. That's just the truth. No need to cry about it. Don't get upset. I'm just the messenger. So when you become vegan and somebody asks you this question, here's the answer. So if they ask you, but what if somebody believes that animals don't have souls? Then you say to them, whether or not you believe in souls, animals clearly experience pain, fear, and suffering, which should be enough reason to warrant compassion. Pretty easy, right? Okay? So it doesn't matter whether animals have souls or not. In fact, it doesn't even matter if God exists or not. The main thing is, let's assume that God exists, is that the fact is he's lazy or stupid, stoned, drunk, dead. Not nice. God is not nice, and nobody has ever proven to me otherwise. Ever. I have yet to see any evidence that God is helping the animals, whereas vegans are doing all the work. If you guys want to come in, hey, Frixo, thanks for the rainbow. And thank you for the little white rose. That's awesome, guys. Like, keep on tapping on the screen. We're up to 18,000 likes. Let's go, vegan team. Let's go. Let's make this world a better place. Somebody named Erica is here, and let me see if Erica wants to come in and read a card.
Oh, hello, vegan teacher.
Hi,
Fan.
your name is Erica?
I go by Eric, but my wife's name's Erica.
And you're using her account?
Yeah, she makes me so people don't hit on me.
What? Why would they hit on you?
I don't know. That's why I keep my camera off too. But how you doing?
That's your wife? She doesn't trust you?
Well, we have passwords for each other's phones. She's a bit crazy like I am.
So you have like no trust in your marriage?
We have lots of trust. I don't have her location. She doesn't have mine.
Okay. Anyway, as long as you guys are consensual in this lack of trust for each other, are you vegan yet?
Yes, but to be honest, I'm vegetarian, but trying to get vegan. I'm trying to eat less meat overall.
So you're not vegetarian yet?
I think the last week I had fully vegetarian options.
You think, okay. So vegetarians are the enemy. We don't want you to be vegetarian. We want you to be vegan. We also want you to be morally consistent. So do you know what happens in the dairy industry? Why you should not eat cheese or drink milk?
Oh yeah, I have some insight. That's why I've been going with the vegan cheese options for a while.
Okay. So what's stopping you from being completely vegan right now?
I would say just the prep time, and also around me it's like really hard to get it like on the go, but I know I need a meal prep, so I think I need to take some initiative on my end to be fully vegan.
Right. You know how to make a sandwich?
Yeah,
A couple of slices of bread,
bread.
right? Open up a can of chickpeas, dump that, squish them up, add your favorite sauce to that. That's vegan, of course. You know, some different spices, some olive oil. Squish it all up, stick it between some bread, put some cucumber and tomato slices, make about 5 of them, put them in the fridge, and when you leave the house, you have tons of food. It is so easy to be vegan. It's really not that hard. All right?
Yeah, I've been doing vegan protein shakes. I think they're mostly soy, but they're pretty good.
Soy is fine. Soy is what the Olympic athletes eat. They drink soy milk. Soy is awesome. All right, so can you read?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so question 70. Why can't I just wait and go vegan when everyone else does? Somebody asked me that. So when you become vegan and you're out as a vegan like me and you have your own live streaming and you're teaching veganism, this is how I suggest that you answer that question. Can you read it?
Yeah, let's see. Why can't I just wait and go vegan when everyone else does? Answer. Because that's not what good people do. Leaders motivate others to do better. By going vegan, you will help save 100 animals per year. Oh, wow. From suffering, and even more if those around you become vegan too. Oh, that's pretty. I didn't know that.
Right, because you think about it, when you buy chicken wings, Nobody ever just buys 1 or 2 chicken wings. It's usually quite a lot, right? That's several chickens that have been killed. When you buy a pillow, if it has feathers in it, that's more harm. If you buy leather shoes, that's more harm. Animals are dying all the time, and they're being exploited. So being vegan is a moral necessity. So how many more animals should suffer or die or be exploited until you decide to be fully vegan and stick to it?
I would say no more because I hate animal testing. I hate what they do to that. And
Can you stop fidgeting? Can you stop fidgeting? Can you stop? It sounds like you're sharpening a pencil or something. Don't move. So everybody can hear you. Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I buy things that don't do animal testing, and I try to stay away from like animal products. I have some.
Can you stop
wool
fidgeting?
sweaters, but
Can you stop fidgeting? Can you just
Okay.
hold? Don't move your phone.
Yep.
Okay. What is that noise? What are you doing?
Just here, doing admin work. Sorry, I'll turn it down.
Yeah, no, it's okay. When you come to class, you have to be 100% focused here. You're not doing a multitasking thing. We have 1,000 people that were just watching on YouTube, and a whole bunch of them just left because you're not focused. When you come into the classroom, you stay on subject. You look me directly in the eye. You don't look at the comments and read them and get distracted. Nor do you do any other multitasking work here. All right. Be vegan 100% and start right away. There's no excuse for animal use at all. All right, let's continue, guys. Entertainment excuses. These are the excuses that people use. Question 77. Somebody asked me this, and I put 300 of these into these little cards so that you guys can know how to answer them once you become animal rights activists. Why don't vegans go to places like SeaWorld? So when you're vegan, how are you going to respond to that? Well, the answer is right here. Because kidnapping dolphins and whales and seals and forcing them to perform like slaves is abusive and wrong. Make sense? Animals are here with us, not for us. So we don't eat them and we don't steal from them. We don't steal their freedom, their bodies, their lives. We don't steal anything from any animals, all right? Thank you guys over here on my YouTube channel. By the way, if you want to put a comment down, put it in a super chat. It will freeze on the screen, and I will be able to respond to you. I will be here for approximately 40 more minutes. I do 1-hour classes at a time. So if you can think of something, think of it now, but make sure you write something positive, like that you are helping the animals in some way. Thank you to Ripley for this beautiful, whatever kind of bird that was. Thank you for that. My favorite decorations are the flowers on my hair, the chicken on my shoulder, and the dancing fruit down there, right here on the desk. Okay, anything to do with nature, or also, of course, I love the the whale that comes in. Also, sometimes people put a giraffe on the screen. Anything to do with animals are really appreciated. Sometimes somebody puts in, there's this one guy, every time he comes, he puts in a swan, and that is great, because that leads me to be able to start talking about, what's that? 3 frogs on my head. They looked very happy. I guess I have to be down here, or I'm going to miss them. Oh, that's so cute, guys. Thank you very much for the 3 frogs on my head. You guys are awesome. And they were singing, too. That's great. All right, let's go over here to see the next person. Who do we have here? Somebody named Charlie is at the top of the screen. He has 24,000 followers, and it doesn't say anything mean. Got a picture of himself. Let's see if Charlie knows how to read.
Hello?
Hi, Charlie. You have 27,000 followers. What brings you here today?
Because I'm nearly vegan, but I'm not vegan yet.
Okay, can you hold on one sec? I just saw a super chat go flying by and I want to grab it. Not
Okay.
Darnex donated this is €2, and the person writes, tell me reasons why I should GERT. What's GERT mean? What's GRT stand for? Do you know?
I don't know. No, that doesn't sound like anything I've heard before.
Should GERT, what's a vegetarian? What's a vegetarian?
Maybe, why should I turn vegetarian?
Why I should vegetarian. I don't know what you means, hon. You're gonna have to rewrite that, okay? It sounds like you're wondering about, I don't know if it's veganism or a vegetarian. You're gonna have to rewrite that, okay? Yeah, but good try, okay? Thank you guys. Please, when you come in and you write something, please spell properly so that I can read your sentences, okay? This is a classroom. I'm the teacher. Write me something with capital letters and as good a spelling as you can. You ready to read this card?
Yes, I am.
All right, here you go.
Isn't it extreme to refuse to go to a zoo if we love animals? Answer is no, because zoos are not the same thing as a sanctuary. Zoos are there to make money by exploiting animals for profit.
And
Say no to the zoo.
Right. Excellent reading. Very good. So why should we not go to the zoos?
Because they're not there to help animals, they're just there to exploit animals and for human profit and for the human's own pleasure without thinking about the animals' needs and usually putting them in small spaces that they shouldn't be in and they should be in the wild and free, not controlled by us.
Sounds like you already have a vegan heart. Just wait 1 second. The guy came back here and wrote, vegetarian. I am German. I am not good at English. Okay. Also, du sprichst Deutsch. Soll ich mit dir Deutsch sprechen? Oder kannst du verstehen ein bisschen Englisch? I'm going to speak to you in English. I know that you seem to be German, and I do speak some German, but here it is. Why should you not be vegetarian? Because vegetarians hurt cows. Vegetarians pay people to cut the heads off of baby cows. We are not the same. Look at my hands. These are vegans. These are meat eaters. Vegetarians are nowhere near us. A lot of people think vegetarians and vegans, they must be the same. They think, oh, vegetarians and vegans are friends. No, we're not. Vegetarians are the enemy because they still pay people to kill baby cows because every time in the dairy industry, that is what you pay for. Vegans.
I have a question.
1 second, I'm still answering. Vegans are against the exploitation and utilization of anyone. So, in fact, vegetarians are right over here, right beside the meat eaters, because they still pay people in the egg industry and in the dairy industry to kill the babies. Can you tell everybody what happens to the baby chicks? Charlie, do you know?
They kill them?
They kill the baby chicks when they're boys because in the egg industry, they will never grow up to be able to lay eggs. So they're considered to be useless. Now, now, Charlie, imagine if you were born in the body of a little baby boy chick on an assembly line. How would you feel never getting to see your mom? And then it's too noisy. It's too noisy.
Sorry, wait, no, it's okay now. Wait, Toby, stop. So I'd feel very hurt, and I don't want to feel useless. I think every life has meaning. So
the little baby chicks in the egg industry, they are separated at birth. So let me just see if I can find my other chick here. Where did I put here? All right. You look at this, okay? These are two chicks that are born in the egg industry. The little girls go one way. The people look at them and they say, okay, you're a boy, you go that way. Little girls go over there, they become slaves. Stuck on factory farms, they produce eggs and eggs and eggs. The little baby boy chicks are considered useless because when they grow up, they're not the kind of chickens that people eat. So they want to kill them all. How do they kill them? Do you know?
By squishing them.
They fall down off the end of the conveyor belt into all of these knives. And the baby boy chick, the first time in his entire life, he is trying to fly. Little baby chick trying to fly, trying to like, get me the heck out of here. Why are all my friends, why are all my brothers being murdered? Into the knives, they kill them. You can watch all of this just by Googling baby chick maceration. What do you Google, Charlie?
Baby chick maceration. I have a question though.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
All right, I want you to go and look at it afterwards. Will you do that?
I will do that.
Okay, what's your question?
So, right now I'm pescatarian because I live with like my family still, so I don't really have control over the food shop, but it is my aim to become
Well, that's not true. Of course, you have food, you have control over what goes into your mouth. Are your parents pinning you
I
down
guess,
and
like-
forcing? Are they pinning you down and forcing fish into you? No. You can say, guys, I have decided to come out as a vegan. I'm not eating any more murder. And all of you people in my family, you should be proud of me. You tell your family to be proud of you and to help you. Is your family a
What
bunch
do you
of?
think about
Is your family?
like
One
gay
second.
people?
1 second. Is your family kind or cruel?
Well, like when I tell them that I want to be vegan, they make fun of me and they say that that's stupid and that is for like weak people.
Yeah, okay. And did you tell them that they are stupid because they are hurting animals? And did you tell them that they are weak because they cannot control themselves?
No.
Well, see, you need to get your ammunition, right? You need to be prepared. You come out
Yeah.
and you come out as a vegan and you say, so who's the most trouble in your family? Your mom, dad, who? Brother, cousin, what?
My dad.
Your dad, right. So your dad believes it's okay to rape females, is that right?
No.
No. No, but yet he eats cheese. What is he paying for when he eats cheese?
The exploitation of animals.
Read this, please. What happens to the mothers?
They the mother cows, they kidnap their babies, they murder the boys, they steal their milk, repeat the cycle over. Because the people keep buying milk, cheese, yogurt and ice cream, drink soy milk instead.
I would like you to take a screenshot of this and show it to your dad. Will you do that?
Yeah, I will.
All right, here's a screenshot. I'll get out of the way so it won't distract him with my incredible beauty. Here you go.
I got a screenshot.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so
What do you think about gay people that eat meat?
what do you mean gay people that eat meat?
Because like
Why are you
I
asking
heard
why are you
say-
asking me specifically about gay people who eat meat and not just everyone who eats meat?
Because I guess it's kind of ironic that gay people eat meat.
Why, ha, what are you, 6? Come on. What are you trying to say? What's the real
No.
question?
I mean, just because like they don't
What?
want people to be homophobic to them, but yeah, people they eat meat.
Do you really think that you're being original and funny here? Can you not come up with a better one? Why don't you ask me what
No,
I
I
think
guess-
about anybody who eats meat? Anyone who eats meat is paying for murder. I do not like people who pay for murder. Do you?
Yeah.
You do?
No, I don't. Sorry.
Right. So it doesn't matter whether they're gay or straight, lesbian, bisexual, transsexual, pansexual. I don't give a shit. I don't want people to hurt animals because if I was in their position, the victim's position, I would want people to protect me. So how many animals are going to be harmed before you decide to sit up straight like a proud man and defend the victims? How many more animals should be harmed?
No.
None, exactly. So you walk up to your dad and you sit him down and you say, Dad, I've decided to come out as a vegan because you raised me, Dad, to be a good man, not an asshole. And Dad, you should be vegan too. Let's do it together. What will your dad say?
They call me an idiot.
He'll call you an idiot, okay? And you'll say to him what?
I'm not an idiot.
Yeah. Say, why do you say that? Ask him. Use the
Okay.
Socratic.
So ask him now.
Use the Socratic method. Yes, you should ask him now. Come back and tell me how it goes. Good job, Charlie. Charlie, you got a bunch of clicks. It takes 100 clicks to become vegan. It takes 100 light bulb moments where you think about veganism, where you get it into your head, you get it into your heart. You're all at the right place to start. And now it's recess time. And so since we talked about the 100 clicks, we're going to be dancing. But I'm only dancing if you guys dance with me. Otherwise, we're not going to have recess. 10 people from TikTok, 10 people from YouTube. If you want to dance, we're going to dance. If you don't, then I'll just dance after the live stream. But right now, I would like to dance because it's important to move. I like to move it, and we're going to be dancing to a song called It Takes 100 Clicks. If you want to dance with me, write your name. I'm going to read you out loud. Oh, Jan wants to dance. Good job. We got Jan. We got Brian. Thanks for agreeing to dance. We got 2 people on TikTok. How about on YouTube? Let's see. We got Nelly and Sarah. Good job. Rosie. 3 people. Isaac. All right. 4 people over there. We got Antonio. We got Savannah. We got Laura, Frank, Casey, Maiva. That's great, guys. I'm very proud of you for agreeing to dance. You guys have a good spirit. right? I don't want you to just watch me. Besides, it's sort of dance and it's sort of like do whatever, as long as you're moving. You can just do jumping jacks or whatever you call them, star jumps. All right, thank you guys over it. Let's see if we have a few more people here on my YouTube channel. Oh, thank you so much for the $2 donation, Reg Blocks. You wrote that you love vegan people. Thank you, and the animals love you. We're very proud of you. Thank you very much. And press a heart and a like button. Thank you very much for being kind and sharing your donation here to help sustain us. That's very kind of you. Sean's going to dance. Yes. Marcus, thanks for saying you love vegans. Ava's going to dance with us. Yay. Emily. Amazing. Merlin, thank you guys. Over on TikTok, we got John Bob, Maya, Julian. Let's see, Tim, thanks guys. All right, we have 10 here and 10 here. Oh, before we just get, guys, start getting ready, okay? Start getting up and stretching a bit. I just have to read this super chat and then we're gonna dance. This one is by somebody who named PT the Man Brew. Thank you for the $4.99 donation, Pete. You write that you're vegan. Yes. Be vegan, not violent. All good men are vegan. You know what? Actually, since so many people are telling me that they're vegan right now, that are men, we're gonna dance to a different song. Actually, this one maybe we can do both. This is called "All Good Men Are Vegan." All right, these are songs that I write because I want to encourage people to be as vegan as possible. Ready? Here we go.
We were all born vegan.
Have fun, guys.
I just don't remember.
Oh, hold on a
I
second.
wanted to hurt them.
Why is this happening all the time? In between my songs, my speaker turns off by itself. This is very frustrating. Hold on, guys. Let me see if I can fix it. Yeah, it seems like it's almost like on a timer or something. Hey, thank you very much for the confetti there. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Not our fault that our parents fed us their courses. We can all go back to our roots and be vegan again.
Let's start that over. Let's start over. Come on, guys. Let's dance. Here we
We were
go.
all born vegan. We just don't remember. We never wanted to hurt them. It's not our fault that our parents fed us their courses. We can all go back to our roots and be vegan again. Starting right now. We can do it. We can do it. Walk in the store. And you're glowing like a million butterflies. Look at you, look at you. You struck right in to grab your shopping cart, which will tell us no lies. Because you catch a glimpse of some kale on a shelf. You walk right over with a strut like no one else. Suddenly you see tofu, beans, and broccoli. You put them into your cart, and I know in your heart you're vegan. 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 You can't hide it. It's not complicated. The animals want to live. It's not complicated. The animals don't want to die. It's not complicated. The animals want to run. It's not complicated. The birds just want to fly. Animals don't want to die. It's not complicated. The animals want to live. It's not complicated. The animals don't want to die. I see the shape of your heart when I look into your shopping cart. No eggs, no meat. You're the kind of person I want to meet. An angel in the grocery store. Veggies, fruits, nuts, seeds, and more. You reach for milk from soy. My heart is filled with so much joy. What a brave boy, what a good boy, what a strong boy, what a brave man, what a good man, what a strong man. All good men are vegan. It's not complicated. The animals want to live. It's not complicated. The animals don't want to die. It's not complicated. The animals want to run. It's not complicated. The birds just want to fly. Animals don't want to die. It's not complicated. The animals want to live. It's not complicated. The animals don't want to die. Don't fill your body with death. Fill it only with love. Don't fill your body with death. Fill it only with love. All of us were born vegan. None of us ever wanted to hurt them. All of us were born vegan. All we ever wanted to do was save them. It's not complicated. The animals want to live. It's not complicated. The animals don't want to die. It's not complicated. The animals want to
So recess is over, but don't worry. We're going to have another dancing episode very soon. Just getting your heart rate up a little bit, shaking it up a bit. Remember that whenever you're sitting at your computer, it's always a good idea to have these muscle minutes, as I call them. That one was only a couple of minutes, but hopefully you got your heart rate up a bit and you moved around a bit. And I'm hoping to help you stay healthy. If you're just joining us, my name is Miss Katie. I am That Vegan Teacher. And I just want to show you, in case you've never seen this before, this is the day that I became vegan, right here. Can you read that? June 27th, 2016. That is my Happy Vegan Declaration Day. That is the day that I stopped exploiting any animals. That's the day that I stopped eating them, wearing them, or using them, or stealing from them. So if you don't know what veganism is, that's a good way to remember it. So vegans, for example, we don't eat cats. We also don't think it's okay to breed cats. Some places in the world, they do eat cats. Some people do breed cats. They'll put two cats together and they'll expect them to make babies because they want to sell the babies and make money. And we're not okay with that. That's exploitation. Veganism simply means that you don't exploit others. You don't use them. You don't steal from them. Okay? All right. I'm just going to press the heart on Pete's super chat here from before so I can see if there's any others in case I miss anything. Plants don't feel pain. Exactly. Plants do not feel pain. Good. Oh, somebody says that they think I'm nice. And then right after someone says you suck. Isn't it fascinating, guys, how you can have two people watch the exact same live stream and one person's like, oh, she sucks. And right after, somebody else says, oh, she's so nice. We're all looking at the same thing. It's so interesting. That's because we don't see the world as it actually is. We see the world as we are. So if you're somebody right now who wants to be vegan, you're going to appreciate me. If you want to get the courage to do a live stream, you're going to appreciate me. If you are somebody right now who is so scared of change and you don't want to stop hurting the animals, you're still okay with paying people to cut their heads off, you will not appreciate me. You'll be like, I don't like her message. But nobody actually hates vegans. Even those people here who are writing that they think that I suck or whatever, you don't really mean it. You just hate the mirror that we hold up to you. Nobody actually hates vegans. Nobody hates vegans. They only hate the mirror. Vegans hold up to them. Nobody hates vegans. They just hate the fact they know they should be like them. The truth is, they so easily can. It is so easy to be vegan. And by the way, I'm just looking over here at something I want to show you. I try to show this as often as I can. If you haven't yet ordered this is a really cool thing that you can have in your pantry. This is textured vegan protein, and it's like a meat substitute. You buy this in a big bag, and it is so healthy for you, so full of protein. And when you're making a sauce or a stew or like a pasta sauce or any kind of something like that, a chili, you can pour this into what you are cooking. It will absorb the flavors and it will be like a meaty texture. Okay, what's it called? Do you guys remember? Textured vegan protein, or textured soy protein. Now this is the one that has bigger chunks. You see it? It comes in a big bag. I just put it in here to show you guys. But there's another version like this. So this is actually for when you're going to a concert and you want to participate. You bring your textured vegan protein with you and you just shake and you just like get near the microphone there and you can be like in the percussion section. Or you can just leave it at home in the kitchen. And when you get home from the concert, you can pour it into a sauce or a chili and you can eat it. You see, it's just like, it replaces sort of ground beef. You see? You see that? See up close? See, it's just these little granules. Doesn't taste like much, but when you combine it with all of your spicy sauces, then it gives your sauce like an oomph. You know, when you just want that extra filling feeling, because vegan foods tend to be in general low in calories. So if you feel like you want to get more oomph out of the meal, this is what you do. Textured vegan protein. Don't forget to buy some. Remember the name. And guys, in the comment section, if you want to help, write down buy textured vegan protein or Google it. Okay, I'm going to put it back now. I have a little shelf here in front of me to show you all this stuff. Now I want to remind you also of something else. I have a little lamp here and I have a post-it note that says, failure is a requirement for success. So whatever you guys are going through right now, and you're like failing at it, whether you're studying for something, trying to play the piano, or you're dating a bunch of people and you're just like, oh, that one didn't work out. Just remember, you have to fail in order to succeed. The first time somebody ever grabbed a baseball bat, they didn't hit it right away. They had to fail in order to get really good at it. So when it comes to veganism, sometimes you might make mistakes, but that's not so bad. The important thing is that when you know better, you do better. So if you make a mistake as a vegan, just keep going. Do not give up. If you, like I accidentally, one time I bought a bag of salt and vinegar chips. I was eating it, and then I looked at the label, and it said powder milk. Like I thought chips were just potatoes, salt, vinegar, and oil. But for some reason, because the dairy industry is so horrific, they stuck in there. They snuck in powder milk. I was so disappointed because salt and vinegar chips are my favorite. But did I quit being vegan that day? No. It still means that I was vegan because I didn't do it on purpose. The most important thing is that you just do your best as much as you can. I want to thank everybody here who's putting the super chats in and writing so many positive things. If you are spamming something here like Leah is, Leah, I'm going to put you in a timeout, okay? Because we're not here to talk about the kind of songs that you want to play, okay? The comment section is for you to talk about the animals. Okay, write down the things that I say to help teach the class. If you are watching here, like see, somebody named Nissan wrote here, everyone spam whatever, something about God. So I'm going to remove you. You are now banned as well because you wrote something that's completely unhelpful. You don't seem to understand that this is a class for people who want to learn, who are kind. If you're a kind of person who just wants to hurt animals, if you're the kind of person who thinks it's okay to eat dogs or to eat pigs, then this is not the place for you. This is a place for smart people who know that they have been brainwashed by the meat, dairy, and egg industries, and they want to break free of that. This is a kind of place where we're talking about the fact that vegans are kinder than God. If you are a believer that there's a sky daddy up there watching you and who gives a shit about you, unfortunately, this is not the place for you. We're not going to perpetuate lies. We're not going to pretend things that don't exist. We are a classroom that believes in science, the scientific method, logic, reasoning, facts. And the facts are, you were born vegan because the definition of veganism means that you don't hurt animals on purpose. You don't steal from them. When you're a baby, did you love animals? Most people would have little toys like this and would play with them and be like, do you want to be my friend? Yeah, I want to be your friend. Okay, let's go. And then my sons used to make all of their toys, all their Beanie Babies play soccer. You know, they'd line them all up on the carpet. They loved animals, and so do all children. What happened was that at some point, your mom and dad came up to you when you were a baby, and they tricked you. That wasn't nice of your mom and dad. But here's the thing. When they put the dead animal on a spoon and said, Here comes the airplane. Open your mouth. You went, ah, and they put a dead chicken in your mouth. You didn't know better. Thank you, Sam. Guys, tap on the screen. Sam just put some flowers on my hair. Thanks, guys. And I'm so sorry, guys. I haven't been thanking you for all the little roses, the little tofus. It's just so much that's going on. You know, I have 2 cameras here. I have here TikTok and I have YouTube. So if you put some roses on the screen, I'm going to try to thank you right now. Or if you share the live or subscribe. Hold on. Let me see if I can read out loud here the names of the new subscribers here, the new followers. Let's see. Lola, thank you for the beautiful little decoration. Appreciate you. Seeing if there's anything else nice here. Somebody wrote the word blasphemy. Well, you can call it whatever you want. We call it truth. Thank you, Alex, for the vegan ice cream cone. Guys, keep on tapping on the screen. Thank you, Emma, for joining us. Thank you, Cutie, for the little rose. Thanks, guys. Thank you for being kind to me and to the animals that I am defending. All right, let's have a look here at if anything else is happening. I'm going to let you guys come in if you want to meet me, you want to read a card. Thank you, Lola, for the little tofu. If you want to come in and read a card, then put some decoration on the screen, and then we can go ahead and let you be a teaching assistant. But it has to be a decoration to prove that you're an adult. Okay? All right, so it could be like a dancing fruit that's in here, or a puppy, you know, there's a corgi, all of these things, and your name will go to the top. In the meantime, here is one of the excuses. These are entertainment excuses that people do. Thank you, Ripley, for the little tofu. Thank you. Thank you, Abby Talk. Thanks for the little heart. Somebody asked me this. They said, I love elephants and tigers, and I have tickets to go to the circus. Is it okay to go? And the answer is no. Paying money to people who kidnap and enslave animals is barbaric and cruel. So no, vegans do not go to the circus. Let's do our next one here. Question 74. If you guys on TikTok want to help by reading a card, it's okay. You're saying it's lagging. I'm sorry if there's a problem with the internet. Let me just see here, 1 second here. Okay. I don't know if that helps. I just pressed some random button. Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry if it's lagging. Sorry about that, TikTok. And over here, it says, my little sister watches The Vegan Teacher. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so to the person who's just writing the word blasphemy all over the place, okay, I'm going to put you in a 5-minute timeout because you shouldn't be spamming that word because we don't really care about it. It's not helping the animals, okay? If you think that the truth is blasphemy, I can't help you. If you are part of a religion that is teaching you to be cruel to animals, you should definitely change your religion. Maybe it's time for you to just change your religion.
Christians, Muslims, Jews, what? Time to change your religion if you change your underwear. Change your religion, show God that you really care. Change your religion, why not try something new? Use your critical thinking skills to question all you eat, drink, buy, think, say, and do. Time to change your religion if it tells you to be cruel. Change your religion if it has a strange or crazy rule. Change your religion, wanna be an atheist every Sunday. What's important no matter what is that you don't listen to what all the mean people say. So change your religion like you change your underwear. Change your religion, show God that you really care. Change your religion, why not try something new? Use your critical thinking skills to question all you eat, drink, buy, think, say, and do. Sing this song and be vegan from now on. Yeah.
There you go. Sing this song and be vegan from now on. Remember that you have the power of God in your own hands. You can choose right from wrong. You have more power than God does. God is not helping the animals that are on factory farms being murdered right now. Just one second here. They want me to move the little puzzle piece over. Here we go, TikTok. I hope I made you happy. Somebody named Kumai donated 79 cents because I guess you like my song. And thank you. I'm going to press like and a heart. Wink. Thank you very much for that. I want to thank everybody who is science-based here, people who are lovers of science, lovers of truth, because you are very close to becoming vegan. Because the truth is that veganism is so easy, and it is the best thing for the animals and the planet. Yes, climate change is real, and yes, we are really screwing up the planet, and God is doing nothing at all to help us. Vegans are helping 3 times a day. If you're a religious person and you want to come in and write me something, like this person named Iga here writes, don't respect God. I don't care that you're going to ban me. Okay, well, I am going to disrespect God because I don't like God. I think God is nothing but cruel. God is not helping at all. Now, instead of saying that what you just did, why don't you try to convince me that God is doing something good to help the animals right now? As far as I can see, God is an absolute disgusting asshole. God is a creepy weirdo. Just look at all of these religious books. Try to convince me that this guy is nothing but an absolute psychopath. Vegans are not just kinder than God. Vegans are smarter than God, and vegans are braver than God. God is either drunk, stoned, lazy, stupid, cruel, or dead, or he never existed at all. And there's no reason for you guys to be upset by the truth. This shouldn't trigger you into a fit of rage. What it should do is it should make you think, I'm going to convince her. I'm going to convince Miss Katie that there is a God. Now I'm looking here to see if anybody has any religious symbols, if they want to come in and talk to me on TikTok. Now, we have somebody named Ripley, and Ripley does have a religious symbol. Also a basketball. Let's just see if Ripley wants to come in and convince me that God is kind.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, do you think that God is kind?
Yeah, I do.
All right, so what is God doing right now to help the billions of animals on factory farms who are suffering? The mother cows who are being raped right now and forced to be pregnant. What is God doing?
He's making them for the humans, bro.
Do not call me bra. Okay, I might be wearing a bra, but that's not my name.
Alright, my bad.
Okay, so you need to start your answer with the word because. All right, I'm asking you a question. All right.
Okay.
Why is God hurting the animals instead of stopping their suffering?
Because he needs them to be food for the humans. Because
Wait a second. One thing. So you're saying that God needs the animals to be what for the humans? Could you stop making that noise, please?
Oh yeah, my bad.
Repeat what you said.
Oh, sorry. Turned on accidentally. No, I was just saying because since he made the humans, he needs animals as food for them. So
Why
humans need to survive.
why did animals create lions to murder baby zebras in front of their crying mothers?
Give me a second. I actually just have a little pork stick here. I'm just gonna eat it.
Okay, so you don't have an answer. So you're a typical Christian who is a murdering, ignorant, lying individual. You are not somebody who actually is Christian, because a real Christian will actually read the Bible. And my little Bible here that I got as a child, clearly says in here under the 10 Commandments, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal. You know what that means. Be vegan at every meal. That's what my Bible says. I can't show it to you because you see it's backwards. Now you're probably wondering, wait a second, Miss Katie, how come your shirt is not backwards and your Bible is backwards? I could make a joke and pretend that my Bible is all fucked up and backwards, but that's not the truth. Truth is that the Bible is, in real life, Not backwards. I mean, it's backwards in thinking. It contradicts itself all the time. But this shirt is actually written backwards. In real life, if you saw me walking down the street, you would have a hard time reading it, as well as all of my posters. I do everything backwards here in 2 different ways, you see? This for you guys is the right way, but in real life, this is actually the right way. That way you guys can read it, and so can I. So, and once again, no Christian has ever managed to convince me that they are sane. Let's try somebody else. I'm going to scroll down. Guys, if you are a priest, if you are a minister, if you are Muslim and you want to convince me that your God is good, well, good luck. Come on in. I'm going to listen to you. I'm just going to scroll down here. Let's see. We have 58 people who want to talk to me on TikTok. And I'm just going to see if I see any religious symbols beside their names at all. Somebody named Exa is here. Let's see. Exa has a cross. She has the letter T beside her name.
Hello.
Welcome to the live stream. I'm Miss Katie. It is 5 to 2 in the afternoon here in Italy. What time is it where you are?
7:55 a.m.
Oh, it's morning. Are you in California or something like that?
I'm in Georgia.
In Georgia. Okay, good. Hey, I just have a quick super chat. This is from Mana, who writes, it's Kali food cycle. What's Kali mean? You guys, you have to be able to spell. If you want me to read your super chats, use a capital letter and actual spelling, okay? You just wrote, it's Kali, Callee. It's Kali food cycle important for planet health. Okay, you're not making any sense. Maybe rewrite it in a proper way, okay? I'm not gonna press like on it. An example of a food cycle for vegans is plant seeds, grow plants, pick the apples off the trees, take also the pineapples, take the bananas, take the potatoes out of the ground, and then the cycle continues without murdering anyone. That's a cycle of life. What you're referring to probably is the cycle of murder, torture, and death, which has nothing to do with how we should conduct ourselves. Your name is Exa.
No.
And so you have a cross
Yes.
beside your name. What's that about?
I am Christian, and
Why did you choose to be Christian instead of Muslim?
Because I don't believe in any other gods other than God Himself. He's the.
But the Muslims say
the
the same.
spirit,
But
the
the Muslims say the same thing. So how do you know that your God is the real God?
Well, my whole family.
No, but how
except
do
for,
you
like,
know?
my
Not
dad's side,
what your family says. How do you know that your God is the real God? How do you know?
every single time I would pray to God, He would actually make it come true.
Great.
And,
Let's pray together
that
right
makes
now,
it.
okay? Let's pray together right now. Since you have all this magical power, you can pray to God and things come true? Great, all right? Why don't you pray right now that God will strike me dead, all right? Let's do it. Go ahead.
He in the Bible it said He should not kill. So why would He kill you right now?
Ooh, okay, good. That's a really good point, right? Which means brings me to my next point. Why did God, you think that God is nice, right?
Yes.
Right, okay. And he's very powerful, right?
Yes.
Okay. So why did God create snakes who sneak up on baby rabbits? Do I have a little rabbit here? On baby rabbits and terrify them. I lost my little rabbit. I have so many of these little animals. Where's my little rabbit? Oh, my rabbit is in the display here. Why would God create baby rabbits to feel pain and then a snake to sneak up on the baby rabbit and devour it in one bite, and it's alive still inside of the snake? What kind of a fucked up evil God would do that? How do you explain that? You muted yourself. Are you trying to find your way out because you know that I'm right and you have nothing to say because you've muted yourself? You want me to help you to leave the conversation? I know it's hard. It was
No,
hard
I'm
for
sorry.
me too to leave the
I'm
conversation.
sorry.
Okay, yeah. Can you answer?
Me personally, I really don't know.
You don't know. So why do you believe in somebody who is that cruel? Do you acknowledge that it's cruel that God created lions to eat baby zebras in front of their terrified and crying mothers? Do you acknowledge that God made a mistake?
I really don't know because, like, you're right. Like, why would God do that?
Exactly, I am right. And that's why you should be vegan and you should be kinder than God. I want you to be vegan. I don't want you to hurt any of these innocent animals anymore. All of them should be protected. Now, you see this little girl? She is not racist towards anyone. Look at her little necklace there. It says, what does it say?
Tofu doesn't scream.
All right. So she doesn't hurt any animals. She doesn't eat any animals. Let's turn this one around too. She doesn't steal the milk from cows. Do you?
I was eating milk, but not like today. It was like yesterday. No,
Okay.
wait.
So you
It
were
was like 2 days
drinking
ago.
milk. You were drinking milk. Now you know what happens every time you drink cow's milk. Do you know?
It's right by a mother's cow, and they kill their babies, and they murder the boys,
Right.
steal their milk, and repeat it all over.
Right. So Eva, I'm not telling you that you have to stop being a Christian, okay? If you're actually a good Christian. But what I'm telling you is that you have to stop hurting animals in order to consider yourself a good person, okay? I want you to go right now. I want you to watch a documentary called Earthlings. Can you remember it? Earthlings. 2 syllables. Earthlings. Watch the whole documentary and come back and tell me what you learned, all right? We have a super chat by somebody who gave $7.99. The person's name is The Dead Gamer. Why is somebody calling themselves The Dead Gamer? You have this one spot in your whole life on your YouTube channel to say something important. Like, what do you stand for? The death of gaming would be better. Games are a waste of time. The animals that are on factory farms right now desperately need help. We need more vegan teachers. See what you wrote. I spent years removing destructive feral species, mostly on farms, to the point of a carnivore. What's that mean? Is population control keeping balance in the food chain? All right. So your job is you really want to control the population. Well, who is mostly overpopulating the planet right now? Who is causing all of the pollution in the oceans? That's right. Humans. Who is causing all the pollution in the air? That's right. Humans. Who is causing all the pollution in the land and on the land? Once again, humans. So to the person who calls himself the Dead Gamer, and we of course know this is a man and it can't possibly be a woman, because women are smart enough to not waste that much time playing games, but they're the person who's called the Dead Gamer. Why don't you, instead of playing so many video games and killing all kinds of innocent animals, why don't you become vegan? And why don't you seriously go and help to reduce the human population? Maybe get a vasectomy or something like that. Yeah. You see, in nature, if there's an overpopulation of any kind of animal, that's because we humans fucked up. We killed all the coyotes and then suddenly there's a supposed overpopulation of deer, and then, oh no, now we have to kill them too. It's just a non-stop cycle of insanity when humans get involved. No need for that craziness. Okay, you can do better. I'm going to say thank you very much for the super chat, but the reality is that we should not be intervening in nature. We should stay away from it because every time we go close, we screw it up in some way or another. You don't have to eat animals, so why do it? You don't have to pay for the exploitation of these cows, so don't drink cow's milk. Drink soy milk instead. That's what you can do to make the world a better place, right? Okay. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you so much for the letter L. And you guys over on TikTok, thank you very much. 25 people came out as gay. So we don't actually care if you're gay or not. We don't care if you're straight or gay. This is a freedom flag to come out as a vegan. So we have here somebody named Scarlett. Scarlett wants to come in and read a card. And Scarlett, she has, some sort of a cute little animal there. Well, let's see if Scarlett can read. Remember, you have to be over 18 if you want to come in and teach the class.
Hello.
Hi, Scarlett. Do you know how to read?
Yeah.
All right, here's your card. Can you read everything here, please?
I love horses and I have an opportunity to ride one. Should I? Answer, no. Horses are dragged away from their families and forced to be tied up, confined and used by humans. This is wrong. Keep horses in the wild with their families and ride a bike instead.
Right. And what do the kids have on their sign?
Don't exploit horses.
Very good. All right. So how is your vegan journey going right now? How are you doing? Have you stopped eating animals? Have you stopped wearing animals? Have you stopped stealing their eggs? Have you stopped stealing their milk? That's where you can start. You can start by stopping to exploit animals. Chickens are here with us, not for us. Their eggs belong to their babies, not us. We should have no right to take their feathers away and stuff them into pillows or blankets or coats. Chickens are here with us on the planet, not for us to hurt. Same as sheep. Their wool belongs to them. We need to stop breeding animals. That means forcing them to be pregnant and then saying, oh no, now we have some sheep here. Let's murder them. That's messed up. We have no right to hurt innocent animals. Thank you guys for coming. Class is over now. We completed our lesson. We'll continue in the next live stream. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, don't forget to press the notification bell so you don't miss any going forward. And thank you everybody about, what do you mean? You want me to talk to you about God? Class is over, but next time we can do that. If you have any specific questions, then you can come next time. And I have a super chat here before I go. One last one, I guess. It says here, names Simple Army made the game I played it. I don't know what your sentence says. Names Simple Army made. The game I played it. Okay, I don't know what you're saying. Maybe you're saying that you played a game. I'm not sure, but you're from Australia. And my topic here today is we're talking about the animals who are being exploited and terrified. You see here, here's a bunny. The bunny doesn't want to be eaten. The bunny's sad because all of the friends have been hung up and dead. They're murdered. This bunny's so scared because this bunny is next. Now imagine if this was you. You'd feel really sad too. That's why it's everyone's responsibility to be vegan. Everyone's responsibility is to be vegan from now on. All right. Thank you for listening. I will see you guys in the next live stream. All right. Have a good day and big hugs to everyone who's trying their best to be vegan from now on. See you in a little while, okay? Bye-bye.